Hi, I'm Abby Smith, and I am the K-6 Math Instructional Coach and Coordinator here at MRH. And I wanted to reach out to all of our families with just a little bit of information about our upcoming math fact checks at MRH that will be beginning here shortly in the next few weeks. As math content grows increasingly more difficult over the course of the K-12 years, knowing math facts fluently can be one key to success. It's kind of compared to knowing your sight words in reading. You don't want to have to stop and stretch through and use strategies with every small word. You want to know those automatically so that you can save your stamina and brain power for when you get to larger, more complex words. And the exact same thing is true for math facts. You want to free up that schema to be able to then put more energy towards the more complex math thinking that's happening as tasks become more challenging and complex. And after not focusing as much on math facts this past year and a half due to COVID and the interruption to our normal school structure, we are back now in person, and as we're looking at math data and observing kids and listening to their thinking, we have been reminded of the importance that fact fluency can be as kids are tackling more complex math. To support this, teachers are incorporating facts and number sense into their daily instruction in a lot of ways, through warm-ups specifically and number strings. Those are completely fact-based number talks. Different tasks. We have Reflex Math this year, which is replacing Fast Math. It's a digital math fact practice tool on the computer. And the great thing is that it's not only providing practice and interaction with math facts, but it does it in a way that builds the understanding of the relationship between addition and subtraction, and that fact-family relationship between multiplication and division, which we're really excited about. And then in addition, teachers will soon, in the next few weeks, begin assessing student progress with their math facts through differentiated math fact checks. So what are math fact checks? They're very similar to math fact challenges with a few tweaks that we're excited about this year. We're doing math fact checks as a way to progress monitor students and their facts. We are using a developmental continuum that sets up facts in a structure that helps kids think and understand them rather than go straight to memorization. They are scaffolded, and every kid can work at their own pace and on their own level. And math fact checks are one small part of our math assessment here in our district, meaning if you are someone who does really great with math facts, or your math fact checks you're passing and moving a little slower, that is okay. That is not going to make or break your grades or your report card indicators, and that doesn't say that you are or are not a great mathematician. Math facts are really helpful and can make math more accessible when you do know them automatically, but it by no means is the key indicator for success in math. What math fact checks are not, they're not done in a drill and kill way. It's not all the facts and you need to solve as many as you can before a big buzzer goes off. There is a rhyme or reason to the way we ask kids to work with facts in the classroom and how that then looks in their differentiated math fact checks. We do watch the time. Math fact fluency does have a time component, and so we do want to be aware if students are able to retrieve them automatically, or if they do need a little time to process or derive the answer. But while we look at time, we are not, these should not be compared to kind of those 1980s time tests that can really get either you really excited or you're really nervous. Our teachers do a phenomenal job of setting an environment in their classrooms that intentionally reduces anxiety around these. With that being said, every student's different and will respond to them differently, and so we can and should provide accommodations and adaptations for students on an individual basis if that is something that they are experiencing. In order to communicate with students and families what facts would be best for them at that time to be practicing and interacting with, we will send home lists of facts. Students can work with those, we hope, every night at home. Research says the more you see it, say it, hear it, and write it, the more likely it is to move to your long-term memory, and then you can more easily retrieve it. So activities, games, reading them out loud, a Q&A with a family member, rainbow writing them in different colors, playing dice games that help you practice. If you need activities, we have a lot here at school. We'd be happy to provide you. But the more you can interact with them, the better. And most importantly, facts are important. No, they're not the end-all be-all, but they're a part of math, and they always will be. So we want to talk positively about them, have a growth mindset. Maybe you're not as quick as with them as you want to be, and that's okay. And be confident with that, and we will meet every student where they are. And we just want to see where they are and make progress a little bit at a time. So if you have additional questions, you can see your child's teacher. You're always welcome to reach out to me, email or phone. And thank you for your support, and we're excited to get back on track after a year of COVID and continue moving forward as mathematicians here at MRH. Thank you.